It's time for us to have a real, raw, honest, uncut, unfiltered conversation. No blaming everything on the men, no deflection, no projection, just hard, honest truth. No matter how uncomfortable it may be, no matter how triggering it may be, we have got to talk. And I'm going to warn you all now that in today's dope discussion, I'm going to be doing just that. So please don't take any offense to what I am going to say. All right. I also want to make this disclaimer that I am in no way, shape, or form trying to attack this woman that I am getting ready to share to you all in a second. Although she has made videos about me in the past, or a video about me in the past, to where she was going in about how I need to shut up and I don't know what I'm talking about and I need to throw away my microphone, all because a lot of the guys that she was dating agreed with my commentary and they enjoyed my content. So this is not any type of retaliation on her or getting a lick back. This is just me exemplifying her and utilizing her as a cautionary tale to other women out there of what not to subject themselves to. But without further ado, y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe, and let's run this clip.
I find it just irritating when a man does relationship things with you and acts shocked when you expect relationship loyalty, relationship trust, relationship consideration. I really find that just irritating. People will say things like, oh, well, you weren't his girlfriend. It doesn't matter. Like,
But it does.
It literally doesn't matter. Like, I have the thought process that if we are doing relationship things, we are in a relationship. And I've said this to you guys before. I will never forget. A couple years back, I was dating someone and we were doing all the relationship things. Very similar. Like, I had flown out to meet his family members twice.
So
we were going to destinations like Catalina. Like, we were doing very much serious relationship things. We were talking about having a family. We were talking about what we were going to name our children.
girl, he running game. All right. He does that with all the females. In today's time, that's an F-boy's number one way to finesse a woman out her drawers. Taking her to meet mom dudes. Talking about future kids' names. Girl, that's game. Are you that silly? I want to go back though. She said, oh, when we're doing relationship things, then that means that we're in a relationship. It does not matter. Oh, says the women who get all uptight and up in arms when a man says, oh, if I'm going to help you pay your bills, if I'm going to be out here whining and dining you and taking you on all these dates, then, you know, I need to be your man. We are in a relationship. I can control what you do. And now y'all like, oh, you ain't my man. I ain't never claimed you. What? So let me get this straight once again. A man is supposed to be expected to do relationship things without him feeling like he's entitled to a relationship with you. But you, on the other hand, you can have that type of finesse if you find that man to be appealing or attractive, or you want to settle down with him. Make it make sense. It doesn't. It does not make sense. There are so many women out there that would swear up and down just because a man is paying her bills or taking her on dates, or just because he's spending the night sometimes or they're sleeping together sometimes, does not mean that that's her man, or that doesn't give him rights over her. But here you go when it's convenient for you, talking about, oh, no, we're in a relationship. If I'm doing this and I'm doing that, we're in a relationship. Girl, y'all just be getting on my nerves with this. But then y'all again will complain that a man is doing things to you that you are subjecting yourself to. You decided to put up with this. You decided to entertain this guy and go based upon him running game on you versus what he is actively showing and displaying. And fellas, y'all sound off in the comment section right now, okay? I want y'all to be honest with us. Like the video as well. Have you been the playboy type in the past? Okay, hopefully you're not still on this nonsense today as a grown man, but have you been the playboy type to where, yeah, you would take your little flings to meet your moms? You would take your little yeahs out on vacations and trips because, I mean, that's just what you do. That's how you run in game. That's how you speak in game. Do I agree with this? No. But men do this, ladies. And I just would expect for us as grown women to be aware enough, have enough discernment to be able to differentiate between a guy that's running game and a guy who is serious. You cannot be this delusional. Oh, I met his mama. So what? So did she. So did she. Everybody meet the damn mama. Oh, but we went to Catalina. Girl, again, means nothing. We need to start going based upon what these men are saying, what these men are doing, what these men are entertaining. Not just the little cutesy stuff, but what is he doing when you're not around? What is he telling you as far as commitment is concerned? That is what counts. That is what matters. So all this other stuff, girl, you just sound silly. I'm going to be honest. Oh, but we did this. We did. So, ladies, y'all be playing yourselves and then blaming it on the men.
And there was one night when he went out with an ex and basically like tried to dumb it down. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. Oh, but you're not my girlfriend. It's not that. It's just because you don't give somebody the title doesn't mean that y'all are not in a relationship. And I just find it very convenient when men do this. When they're actively doing relationship things with you, they're actively taking advantage of the benefits that come with being in a relationship with you. But then when you call them out on doing things that are wrong, or when you call them out on disrespecting boundaries, oh, but you're not my girlfriend, you're not my girlfriend. No.
This is rich. You mean y'all are upset when a man pulls a you on you? Do women not do this all the time? Like I said, he's paying your bills. He's picking your kids up from school. Whoopsie, hold on. He's getting your hair done, your nails done, filling up your gas tank. Right? Like, let's really clock this. He's doing the most for you. He is acting as if he is your husband. Then that same man can't get upset when he sees you out on the town, dating, mingling around with other guys. Oh, I never said that you were my man. I never said that we were an item. I never said that we were in a relationship. Like, I mean, we're working towards that. But I mean, I'm still seeing other people. Yeah, you literally cannot make this up. Let me know if I'm off base. Am I wrong? But this is just crazy to me. These will be the same women, I kid you not. Let a man point out all of the quote unquote relationship things that he is doing for this woman in an attempt to tell her, like, no, we are a thing. We are an item. We are in a relationship. And that same woman, just like her, will be like, oh, no, I never said that. I never put a title on that. You can't make it up. Let's continue. Like the video, y'all.
We're still in a relationship.
You're not.
And I remember around that time frame, after me and this person stopped dating, I was in therapy, and my therapist was the one that made this clear to me. Because I was like, well, I wasn't his girlfriend. So maybe I am stupid for expecting certain things. And my therapist was like, no. Just because you didn't have the title doesn't mean that you weren't in an active relationship with this person. This person was in a relationship with you, and this person definitely violated you, and they just got crafty when you started holding them accountable for disrespecting you. And
you need a new therapist. Okay. All therapists are not good therapists. All right. Let's make that abundantly clear. Because no, I don't care what somebody is doing as far as running game. That's not a relationship. If they tell you this is not a relationship, believe them. Don't start forcing titles on people and forcing yourself onto somebody who does not accept that. That's how you break your own damn heart. So I think that was extremely irresponsible on your therapist to tell you, like, no, you are in a relationship. Just because they didn't put a title on it don't mean it's not a relationship. That's dumb as hell to say. Quite honestly. No shade to the therapist. I'm just being honest. Like, I think we need to start being honest with each other, with our clients, telling them, like, no, yeah, that was a little bit silly of you to get so invested, to get so deeply involved with somebody who is actively showing you by dealing with other women, that's actively telling you by broadcasting to you directly to your face, girl, we're not together. I think it's irresponsible to tell people that something is what it's not, what it's clearly not. Screwing somebody does not make it a relationship. People have intimate interactions with individuals all the time that are not their man, that are not their woman. People kick it and go out and have great times, even at family functions, gatherings with people who are not their person all the time. So no, we need to actually be with people who are making everything abundantly clear throughout. Everything lines up. We're acting like we're in a relationship. We're saying that we're in a relationship. We are in a relationship. Everything, in my opinion, has to be in alignment. It can't be, oh, well, we're in a relationship in this aspect, but not that one. Oh, we're not in a relationship in that regard, but over here we kind of sort of are. So then we are in a relationship. No, it has to be a mutual understanding, a mutual agreement, a mutual exchange. Otherwise, you gaslighting your damn self. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself. And so many women do this. And me personally, women like this, they do piss me off because they have the biggest platforms. They have the most eyeballs on them when it comes to women. And so women will be more inclined to follow up behind this advice, thinking that, oh, okay, well, yeah, that was a relationship then. And it wasn't. As a matter of fact, you should have disconnected from that guy the moment that he was entertaining other females, gaslighting you, quote unquote, into believing that y'all were not exclusive. That should have been dead right there. But these women out here like her will tell a woman, oh, it's not your fault. He just led you on. No, you led your damn self on, sis. Let's be real. These men will tell y'all exactly what it is, but y'all will have it in your mind. Oh, no, he doesn't mean it. Please. Again, let me know if I'm off base. All right? Put the sun emoji in the chat if I'm shedding a bright light on the uncomfortable truths. If I'm exposing the shadow, dark side to a lot of these women that, yeah, this is something that you are putting yourself in. This is something that you are doing to you, not the other way around, to where these men are doing this, these men are doing that. Because you shouldn't even be entertaining this type of character. He's running game. And because you're so thirsty for a relationship, you're so desperate for a commitment, for a connection, you start putting way too much sauce on something that does not need it. You start putting titles on things that have already been abundantly clear to you. This is not that. It will never be.
I kind of feel like this ties into what we're going to talk about with Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. But, you know, I've even shared this before. Like, I'll never forget, like, I was seeing someone and I never called this person my boyfriend. I never said that I was their girlfriend, but I was like, we were dating. And he was like, no, we wasn't dating. And I'm like, yeah, we were, bitch. Like, we were traveling out the country. We traveled out the country with each other twice. We were going out on dates. You were eating my ass. Like, if you are eating my ass, we're dating. Like, what do you mean we weren't dating? You were literally like sucking the juice out of my ass. You were drinking turd juice, sir, from my body. What do you mean we weren't dating? Like, please, like, men are scary. Men are scary. They will do things like eat your ass and then act flabbergastingly, if that's a word, when you start tripping about some shit that they ain't supposed to be doing. Sir, we are actively dating each other. Please be real. Like, eating my booty, that sends me a clear message. Eating my sends me a clear message. Okay? You are definitely serious about me.
No. As disturbing as that is, all right, somebody eating your booty is not them saying, oh, this is my woman. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It's just not. It's just not, ladies. Okay? It's just not. I need y'all to get it out of y'all's minds that because he is licking your behind, that y'all are exclusive and this relationship is one of a kind. Bars. That don't mean that. It don't. We live in a very scary time, okay, to where people will passively and casually eat booty holes and not even know your name. We do live in that day and age, unfortunately. So thinking that that is the stamp of approval or that is solidifying some type of relationship, again, you playing yourself. All right. Because again, if he's showing you, telling you, displaying to you that this is not that, believe him. Don't cherry pick certain parts of that interaction and say, oh, well, this means that it is. No. No, 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 no. It doesn't. Okay. Now, y'all, if y'all out here casually eating booty meat, I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing that. That's kind of gross. All right. It is kind of gross. And ladies, I need us to also understand this. How you see something could be different from how somebody else sees something. We have to understand that men and women are different. You may think that y'all were dating, but in his mind, it's like, no, we were just eating booties. You know, like, let me get her off my screen, girl. You so silly. We got to stop making excuses for our own behaviors. Stop making excuses for women constantly subjecting themselves to mistreatment, F-boys, situationships. Like, we have to take responsibility and say, you know what? That's on me. That was my fault. I should have believed him when he told me this. And what really, really blows me away is that we do live in a time to where men will actively tell us the truth. This is why I'm saying we got to be honest and be real with ourselves. Stop gaslighting yourself. Go to a real therapist who's going to tell you the truth and not just try to pander to you so you can come back with the next damn visit. Like, no, that's not a relationship. That's a situationship with remnants of intimacy, with remnants of exclusivity. But is it really that? No. And they tell you and they show you. But y'all, again, cherry pick what narrative you want it to be for that day to make it more suitable and beneficial and easier for you to digest, to make yourself feel better about partaking in something that you know you shouldn't have been partaking in. You shouldn't. You know he was trash. You know you were doing too much without a title, without a conversation of saying, hey, we are exclusive. Like, you know that. And this is how a lot of women end up getting heartbroken. We end up getting heartbroken because we are out here living lies, telling lies to ourselves while these men are showing us and telling us the truth. We live in a time to where a man does not have to lie to you. He tells you this is what it is. This is what it ain't. Y'all will lie to yourselves in order to keep him around. Y'all will lie to yourselves in order to have that man to be a part of your life. And that's sad. That's the uncomfortable part that we refuse to acknowledge and see. Matter of fact, let's take a survey because we love a good survey over on Dope Discussions, okay? Fellas, I need you all to put crowns in the chat right now. If you yourself was that guy that straight up and down told that woman directly to her face, hey, we're not exclusive. We're not in a relationship. You're not my woman. I'm not your man. We can kick it. Hell, we can probably even go on vacations together. You can probably even meet the fam. That ain't nothing to me. But I just need you to know, don't get too involved. Don't get too deep in the feelings and the emotions of it all, because this is not that, and it probably never will be. Let me know if you have been that direct and transparent with a woman. And lo and behold, she still caught feelings. She still made up different stories in her mind, put titles on stuff that you already let her know this is not that. I bet we are flooded with crowns. If we are not, I'll be thoroughly surprised. But men will tell y'all and allow you to make that choice for yourself. And you know, the harsh truth behind all of that, y'all will still stay. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting ready to stick around a guy and waste my time when he already told me, hey, I don't want a relationship. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be exclusive. I am dating around. That man won't even get an opportunity to lick my hairy booty hole, as she was saying. Like, she said that, y'all, not me. Okay? I like to keep everything nice and smooth. All right? I don't like furs. But if you do your big one, sis. Like, I ain't judging you. Okay?
On your tongue around my booty hair, which is very long, by the way. Very long, by the way. Okay?
But a man that is telling me this is not that, you won't even get the opportunity to sit next to me, let alone put a tongue anywhere. Please. I'm not getting ready to break my own heart, waste my own damn time. dealing with a guy who's already showing me and telling me what it is? No. I don't care what baby names he came up with. I don't care what family member he introduced me to, what vacation he flew me out to. It don't matter. We're not even going to get to that once that man tells me straight up and down what it is. Because I know what my objective is. And if I'm wanting something serious, I want a relationship, I want an exclusivity, then a man has to let it be known that he's in search for the same thing. Otherwise, like I said, you just lying to yourself. You're gaslighting yourself. You're making up things in your own head, cherry picking. Oh, we did this, so that counts. Oh, he did that, so that counts. No, it don't. It doesn't. I don't care what your damn therapist said. He or she was lying to you too. And I just want us to reach that level to where we can take responsibility and accountability and not even place ourselves directly in harm's way like that. I need us to know and understand that, yes, there are guys out there who are flawed, who will, quote unquote, lead you on, who will spit game at you and this, that, and the third. But where I got to draw the line and call us out and say that, hey, he's not really the problem and you are, because y'all actually entertain such characters. That's why I'm saying men are not the problem. You are the problem. Because although he's doing that over there, that doesn't mean that you have to give and grant him permission to play on your head top. And so many women do this. And I need us to stop. I really do. Now, whether or not y'all listen to what I have to say, I don't know. Maybe you don't like me. You didn't like my delivery. I'm too harsh. I hate women. Whatever y'all want to make up about me. But it's quite the opposite. I really do love y'all. I really do care about y'all. I want the best for y'all. But I need y'all to want the best for yourselves. And lying to yourselves and pretending like something is what it's clearly not is not the way that you're going to become the best version of yourself or choose better moving forward. If you have women out here like her telling you, oh, girl, that wasn't your fault. Oh, girl, yeah, he was eating your booty hole. So that means that, y'all was exclusive and that was your husband. When they out here licking everybody booty crack. Look, we will never reach that level of enlightenment, of peace, avoiding all of this trouble until we have the hard conversations with ourselves and say, you know what, sis, but you did that. You know what, sis, but you didn't have to entertain him. You know what, sis, you could have just cut him off right then and there. I need us to get to that level. Because there are a lot of guys out here who are trash, but you don't have to deal with them. And you know what blows my mind? I got to say this before I wrap this up. What blows my mind is the guys who would come to you with pure intentions. The guys who do come to you and they want a relationship and they tell you, look, this is my goal. My goal is to be settled down with you, start a family with you. Y'all don't want those guys. They're not thrilling enough, entertaining enough. You want a challenge to be able to change this guy's mind instead of going with a guy who already has his mind made up. And that's where I want us to be honest with ourselves and say, you know what? I have done that. I do need to do better. That's not on that man. That was on me. And if y'all can reach that level, then I did my job. All right. But I had to be honest with us and tell us the harsh truth because nobody else is. Okay. You got women out here telling you, oh, girl, he was doing this and he was doing that. So that means this. And it doesn't. What does that man do? What does that man say to you? How does he treat you? That is going to be the determining factor. Not all of this spitting game and running game. That's not a relationship. But I had to come on here and share this with you all because I thought it was very interesting. And y'all know the whole Megan Thee Stallion and Clay Thompson situation has been really going viral lately. And so I stumbled across this video and I said, oh, is this the girl who was throwing shade at me? Let me see what she has to say. And so I clicked on it, and lo and behold, it was more of the same nonsense that gets women like Megan Thee Stallion in these type situations in the first place. To where they're dealing with a guy who may not be the best for them, all because they want to lie to themselves and pretend that something is what it's not. All right. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next dope discussion. Hit the like button for me, hype me up, and yeah, much love. Peace to all of my crown heads. And ladies, don't be like her. Peace.
You are definitely serious about me. Throwing your tongue around my booty hair, which is very long, by the way. Very long, by the way. Okay? It's giving, hey, hey,